Hi everybody, Sarah here. I have a new microphone. I'm going to give it a try and hopefully it will improve the sound of my videos. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you practicing with me. And now I'm going to do a quick bedtime wind down practice and I hope you'll join me. So please come down. And I love to lay down on the mat to start a practice. So let's go ahead and lay down on your back. And take the feet mat width distance apart. Let your knees knock in to touch. Arms are going to come out to a cactus and take an inhale. Exhale, let it out. Let it out all the way down through the tailbone, lower back relaxing, and start to windshield wiper your knees side to side. Wash out, wring out your lower back and hips. Good. You can pause on either side if that feels good to your body. Then when you bring your knees back to center, go ahead and hug your knees in toward your chest. Give a gentle squeeze. Rest your left foot on the ground. Press your left foot lightly into the floor. Hands in front of your right shin. Flex your right foot and gently traction your right thigh toward your side waist. And as you traction that right thigh toward you, keep your shoulders relaxed. Then extend your right sole of the foot toward the ceiling, hands behind the thigh bone, calf, or ankle. And you can take your fingertips right into that calf muscle and do a little self massage from the heel down toward the back of the knee. And as you do that, you continue to press your left foot into the floor. The left toes are spreading. And then hands are walking up toward the ankle. Point and flex your right foot. Remember to breathe. Allow the area between your shoulder blades to rest, resting that area behind the heart. Then cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. You're going to pause there, flexing your right foot. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch your fingertips away from the front of your mat. Find an inhale into the belly, and then exhale, lightly press your hands down through heart center. Open your arms out to a T. And then just pause there. Let the knees go over to the right a couple degrees, and then back to center, and then over to the left a couple of degrees, and then back to center, over to the right, and back to center and over to the left, and back to center. Now you could stay there in that gentle figure four, breathing smoothly, or go ahead and thread the needle. Slip your right hand in between that space in the legs and bring your hands into the left knee crease. Flex both feet. Pause. Feel the right femur bone gently pressing into the hip socket. Inhale. Exhale, uncross. Bring your feet onto the floor hip width distance. And then slowly let the knees fall open and gather the knees back in. Bring your feet on the floor. Knees fall open. Knees come back in. Feet are on the floor, hip width distance. And I'm resting my hands just right on the hips or on tops of the thighs as we move through that. Knees open. Feet back in onto the floor. Knees open. Feet back in, hip width distance. Now press through your right foot. Gently traction that left thigh in toward your body. Now we're being very gentle. Nothing forced. Feel the connection of your right foot onto the floor. Then extend your left sole of the foot toward the ceiling. Hands behind the thigh bone, calf, or ankle, and pause. Spread the toes on your right foot. Then find your fingertips on that left calf and start to massage down from the heel down toward the back of your knee. Not on the back of the knee, just in that muscle of the calf. Giving that calf muscle a little bit of self-care, self-love. And then when your hands come back up a little more closer toward the ankle, point and flex through that left foot a few times. Remember to soften your jaw. You could even rotate your lower jaw around a couple of times to ensure that you unclench and soften any tension away from that jaw. Now cross that left ankle over on top of the right thigh into figure 4. Reach your arms overhead. Feel the fingertips reach away from the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, hands come down through heart center. And then open the arms out to a big open T, palms facing up. Let the arms rest, palms facing up on the ground. And then the knees will go to the left a couple degrees. Let all of your belly spill over to the left. Then back to center. Knees are going to go to the right. Let the belly spill to the right. And back to center, to the left. Just a couple degrees. Massaging out your lower back to center and over to the right. Then back to center. And it's a fine place to stay right here. Or if it's available, we're going to go ahead and thread the needle and come in a little more deeply into figure 4 if that feels good for you. Hands can interlace in the right knee crease. How much can you soften through your shoulders, through your upper back? And especially also softening in your forehead, your eyebrows, your lower jaw. Always returning to your breath. And one more gentle inhale. And exhale, uncross, bring your feet onto the floor. Heel toe your feet apart. Start to windshield wiper again. And then when your knees come back to center, hug your knees in, give a little squeeze. Extend your soles of the feet toward the ceiling. Rest your hands on your belly. Take a couple of smooth breaths through your nose to relax your nervous system. And you can take your gaze, take your eyes to look at your feet. You could wiggle your toes. Rotate your toes around in a couple circles. As your feet come to rest, there's a nice line from the center of your first and second toe down through the center of your knee, down through the center of your hip. And then tune into the hands on the belly. Inhale, expand the belly up and out. Breathing through the nose. Exhale, empty all the way out and feel the belly hugging in toward the spine as you exhale. Inhale, belly expands up and out into the hands. Exhale, emptying all the way out. Shake your feet a little bit. Just shake them, shake off the stress in your ankles, then slowly bring your feet onto the floor. Reach your arms overhead again. Press through the feet, lift up the hips and pelvis. One gentle bridge pose with arms overhead. Remember, not too much muscular effort. It's a super gentle lift, and then lower down. Bring the hands gently down through heart center. We're going to rest the hands again on the belly and extend one leg out, and then extend the other leg out. And close your eyes. Now, if you're at home practicing this before bed, it might be nice to come into your final meditation with socks, a blanket, whatever you need to feel really cozy in your Savasana. And really allow your brain to relax, your eyes, your jaw. Reminding yourself that everything is okay. Reminding yourself that you are safe. Inviting gratitude for anything at all. Please feel free to stay and rest in Shavasana until you feel totally relaxed. Then when you feel ready, draw your knees in again toward the body and roll to either side that feels natural and rest on your side. Take an inhale, exhale, let it out. And then very slowly, so you don't jar your nervous system, we're pressing up into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Gently, without too much muscular effort, reach the arms up. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Bringing the thumbs to the center of the chest. I hope you have a very restful, peaceful rest of your evening. Wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, trust on the journey. Namaste. Good night.